For many years, I worked as an environmental activist, fighting coal and also pipelines. And in all of that time, meeting hundreds of people who were sick because they had been exposed to toxins, I really started to realize the huge number of people across the state who could benefit from medical cannabis. And so when I saw that there was a spark of a movement that looked promising, and something was really going to happen and it was just beginning, I jumped in. The effects of medical cannabis, the use of medical cannabis for pain, nausea, post-traumatic stress. It's an antiemetic, antioxidant. I mean, there's so many things that you can do with medical cannabis, and then turning it into nutritional cannabis as well. And once we have legal access to cannabis, we can, benefit from multiple layers of therapy, and take it in several different ways, and benefit medicinally. And so having access is extremely important to even begin to get started going down that road. I am 788.
Wow.
Here we go.
Okay. There we go. We back to live there, Mr. Klee. We are back live. Who am I?
Larry Reed,
Larry
the man
Reed,
on
the man
weed.
on weed. That's exactly right. That's who I am and still am after this is 16 days in a row. Straight up.
Just
Straight up
in there.
gangster.
Yes.
Ain't never been done.
Put
Often
it in.
imitated, but never
Duplicated.
That's right. We are.
Putting it down in Oklahoma.
That's right. Putting it down and picking it up.
Yep. Picking it
We're
right
going
back
to do that
up.
out there at the state fairgrounds
Dun, dun,
tomorrow.
dun.
Be there or be square. It's
That's
Saturday,
right.
Saturday.
Yep, 420.
There you go.
And Thug Juicy just she refreshed our numbers a minute ago, and we're at 5,165. So that is so exciting. We have over 950 patients pre-registered as well.
953 patients. Are we still registering patients?
We will not stop registering patients. We're going to have patients continue to walk through the door as early as noon, and all the way up to 9 p.m. we'll be taking patients tomorrow. So if you guys need to be seen, you or your children, come on out to the Chronic Palooza, 405.com, and we'll make sure to get you guys taken care of with your medical recommendations.
And that way, we're going to see at least 953 patients.
Yes.
And so if the line's a little bit long, please,
okay.
Everybody have a little patience.
Yeah,
That's
and
the kind of thing
we're going to
that
get you
we've got there.
pre-registered, there.
Pre-registered.
And then you go walk around, and I got it hooked
See
up.
some of the 20 bands.
See the 20 bands. I actually got an intercom station, so I can call for people. We can call for people when they need to come. So
And they
you
can
can
go
just
to
go enjoy your night or your day, your night.
Go to
out
the
there.
education platform over there at CBD Plus USA.
Absolutely.
And then they can
Helix.
also go over to the Helix stage. That's where I'll be.
Yep.
Announcing all the great bands and comedians that
Yep.
are going to come bowling
Yep.
through there.
I'm just curious. Larry's got these really cool jackets he always wears on.
That's right.
On the show, and he's got a special little number ready to roll tomorrow.
Oh yeah, we do. I gotta check my messages there for the crump effect. I'm being crumpified. Do you guys know the crump effect?
It sounds cool.
Yeah, it definitely is cool. It's freaking. It's even probably better than cool. It's really cool.
It's
Sounds
fucking
awesome.
far
It's
out.
really cool. So
Isn't crumping like a dance?
Yeah, but this is
Well,
actually one of our featured artists. That's
yeah, they're
helping
going
us.
to do body painting out there. You
Is
guys
that
like?
her art on the? Is
It's
that their,
his.
That's actually the.
No, that's just
the
dragon.
That's just
I'm
your
gonna
too
come
high to
behind
be
you.
looking at
The dragon's
Yeah,
gonna come
so-
behind you, so watch out.
The dragon. If you got it on the Insta schnizzle on the.
pretty cool.
The crump
I
effect's got
threatened
there,
you
so
with the dragon.
he's got the full effect, the crump effect going to be out there. There's going to be at least 2 women painted like weed people.
Yeah, they'll have medical cannabis will be painted on them,
Yes,
and she actually has an entire area that in the the Modern Living building that's going to be all primarily made for the art. Well, after you get the educational part down a little bit further, it's going to be his area, and they're going to have just tons of art being done and lots of body painting, lots
so
of
a lot
models.
of people painted on their area.
Yes.
They're
See,
from
there we go.
from head to toe. There you go.
It was my idea to bring Lenny, and there we go.
He paints people with the rock effect so that they look
Parts.
stoned.
Ooh, that,
That's well, that's a different one.
that's pretty cool.
Did I tell you I stopped in the office the other day and he had the wonderful Miss Nikki in there having the Easter bunny painted on her pregnant belly?
That's
Yeah.
cool.
It
You sent me that
was
photo. It was
wild.
pretty cool.
If we have that, I don't think that went up there. Maybe
No.
we'll find that later. And so you get to see the Crump effect, and there's Brian Crump right there. There you go. Get that guy right there. And so as you can see, that's some serious shit.
That's
He
pretty
looks
dope.
seriously
Yeah,
stoned.
you're a
Yeah.
painter right there, Mr. Lee, right? Is that? I don't think we've been
Oh.
properly introduced.
Mr. Lee, I'll take that
Mr.
over my
Lee.
real name anytime.
And your real name would be
Justin Keithley, but
It's
it
got
has
a-
Lee in
Keithley.
it.
It does have a
That's-
Lee in it.
That's the
That's why I said it's cooler than my real name.
J.K. Justin
Keithley.
Keithley.
Yeah.
Welcome
That's
to the
good
show.
art. That's way better than my art. I'm pointing at it for no reason.
See,
Because
now
it's
there's
my
two
face.
stoned people. We showed you the other stoned people, and now here's two stoned people. And they're not even painted.
Nope, but we are
Nope.
stoned for sure.
That's
totally right.
And so
Sweet.
they're going to be performing out at the Chronic Palooza,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep,
right?
we're ready for that shit. It's gonna be a barn burner.
And so where can we find your comedic? Are you on Instagram? Or?
Yeah, you can check out Justin Keithley Comedy. There's some drawings and some bullshit videos that I did.
I drew this and brought it in.
Yeah,
for
give us the
Yeah,
clean
yeah.
cam. Give us the
Yeah. I did a post colonoscopy video this morning. It was pretty legit. I really liked that video because there's my drawing.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe you should let them know why you would have such a procedure done.
The reason why I use cannabis is because I have ulcerative colitis. So that's
okay.
why I'm like a big I need to join Lenny on the God damn it, I can never
Advocacy.
say that. Advocacy. Thank you, sir. Advocacy. That's why I brought Lenny. He helps me pronounce the words I mess up.
And I had a speech impediment growing up.
Yeah,
so.
and I have one now because I'm high and my
And this is a drawing of the colonoscopy. Is that what you're
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Is that
Hey, that's funny that you said that. One of my comics said all of my drawings are all artistic buttholes, is what he said, and that one kind of is, yeah. The other one that
So
I
tell
gave
us
you-
about your and you use cannabis to medicate to.
Yeah. So I don't take opiates and stuff
Right.
that they would normally, because they used to give me Trumadol all the
Okay.
time for I'll say shit cramps, because that's basically what it is, just constantly. But if you smoke some weed, it helps. CBD helps. I like CBD pluses, gummies, they're cool. I've been going to a lot of different dispensaries,
Trying
just checking
things out.
everything out.
Fuck yeah.
So it's like, hey.
That's
this is-
pretty awesome, especially for a condition like you've got there, where all they've been giving you is fucking hard-on drugs. It'd fuck you up and shit like that.
Yeah.
you know,
Well,
so
it's like, oh, cool. I always have like diarrhea, and then they give you opiates, and you're like, hell yeah, I'm constipated. And then whenever it wears off, you're like, oh, this is way worse than what I had before.
Oh,
But
man.
those
One
are
of,
just
one of the most interesting things about this dude's comedy, and he's fucking hilarious, by the way.
a lot of shit jokes, is what he's about to say.
He's very candid, very, very candid about this condition,
Right.
which I would think be very difficult for someone to be candid about. But he just fucking spits out jokes about it all the time, So
Well, it's real life, so
it would be push-out
Embracing
jokes.
it.
Yeah.
You gotta embrace it.
yeah, I push them out for sure. But usually you don't have to push too hard with ulcerative colitis. It just comes out. All right. There you go, Humira.
Ba-dum-bum.
Actually, we did a show in Tulsa one time, and I was thinking about his condition, and I was in the restroom. Hey, here's the thing: when you're a comic and you go on tours with your comic friends, you fuck with each other.
Right,
It's just
sure,
a natural.
Absolutely.
So I'm in the restroom, and I see his fucking shoes in the stall next to me.
And it's like, no.
And I'm like, I'm going to fuck with him. Fuck this. So I start, like, fake masturbating. I start doing all this shit and everything. Like, really selling it. And he gives me nothing because I'm thinking eventually he's going to go, fuck, cut it out, dude. It's not funny, you know. I walk out of the restroom. He's already outside the restroom. I'm like, fuck,
running.
dude.
He's running.
I'm like, how the fuck are you here? I was just fucking with you because I saw his Star Wars shoes. I was just fucking with you in the restroom. He's like, dude, I wasn't even in there. I was outside toking it up with so-and-so. Mm-hmm. A little Asian dude walks out of the restroom with his same shoes, like fucking frightened as fuck.
He was like,
It was
so it wasn't really.
That's my favorite
Justin.
joke to tell of all time. Anytime we're on the same show, if I have to bring him up, I always tell that joke because he was like, dude, how'd you get out here so fast? So I'm like, what do you mean, man? I was outside smoking weed and I had a cigarette. What are you talking about? Or sorry, smoking cannabis. And then and then this little, he left out how frightened this Asian man looked when he walked out of the bathroom, like, what did I just hear? Just think about it. It's Lenny going, oh, yeah, oh.
and he didn't want to move. He didn't want to leave.
Yeah,
No.
The guy didn't.
I
He
had
was
him
more
stuck in
died.
that stall for a good 2 minutes and a half.
which is exaggerating how long it takes you to come. So when you're jerking it, you're like, all I need is 30 seconds. I got to get this demon out, and we're done. Wait. Sorry, that was me talking about myself. My bad. But yeah. Dude.
So anyways, this guy has a serious condition that he medicates for.
I like how you were talking about my disease, and then you went, but my favorite thing is when I fake jerked off in the bathroom because he's always taking the shit. That was the gist of it, which is true. It is true. I take shits a lot.
Well, you gotta do what you gotta do.
My kids are always like, Dad, you're on the toilet again. Like, yeah. Especially because yesterday was prep day. So you got to drink all those laxatives. My son was like, "You're in here again." I was like, "Hey man, yeah. You want to play with the iPad for a little while?" That's how you handle kids. Enough of me.
And so, how does the have you tried eating it on a regular basis to help it out with, or?
Oh, eating the edibles?
Yeah, well, actually,
Not
like
pussy.
RSO and
Oh, pussy? Yeah, I eat that all the time, but it doesn't get rid of ulcerative colitis. Unfortunately, my wife's Mexican. I thought it would do something, eating like the Latin, but no, just still got it.
We were talking about the RSO oils.
I feel like they've made a really bad mistake tonight.
Yeah, they're like, why did I say yes to? It would probably have been just as bad if it was me. I'd be talking to myself. At least now I'm looking at somebody when I look over here.
So how long have you done comedy for?
2011.
And just because you.
Well, it's just like I was a little kid. My dad showed me like George Carlin and Richard Pryor and like Robin Williams. So you're kind of like, whoa, you can make money doing that? And I always got in trouble anyways from being loud and stupid. So I was like,
I'm gonna try to pick this up.
maybe I could try this. And then when I turned 21 and you're able to go to Looney Bin, I waited 3 years after that. And then I finally went up. And I was like, yeah. Because I think I had started at either 2011. So... Shit, I can't do math, especially on the spot, but that was, yeah.
And so you ever shit yourself on stage? Or
No.
you haven't come
I
back
shit
yet?
myself plenty of times because of ulcerative colitis, but never on stage. Luckily. It would be a pretty good joke, though. But I do have a bit about saying I wear Depends, the penny linerless ones. That's why you can't tell. And I like turn around, I'll be like, check it out, guys. I just farted, but it was a shit. So what are you going to do, That's one of my favorite things to tell people is like, when you get older, can't trust farts anymore. And they're like, why? I was like, oh, I got IBS. You'll be fine. Don't worry about it. I'm talking about me, not you, dude.
Well, one of the I think the things that Lenny was saying earlier was that when we can look at ourselves and kind of poke fun at some of our own defects in life and turn them into, we accept them, they don't harm us anymore. That it's something that we can live with, and that's you see a lot of that in comedy these days. Mm-hmm. is accepting your own defects and bringing them out and saying, especially with as much comedy as you can see on every video that you jump into, like in Facebook or something, you start going through, you start seeing the comedians, you start seeing all that stuff, And so you see a ton of that kind of entertainment out there, and it is, you know, we're all fucked up some way, and so if we desensitize ourselves to it, like cannabis, it's not, we can call it weed and cannabis and smoke it, and we ain't all freaked out or.
Yeah, that is one of the cooler things about, like, I've lived here my whole life, and there's multiple people that were comics that moved out of state that were like, oh, it'll never fucking happen here. It'll never fucking happen here. As soon as I got my card, got a little bud and took a picture of it and sent it to him. Like, check this out, dude. I got this shit right down the street from my house.
It's amazing to see the Oklahoma bud. Yeah.
He's right.
It happened.
Oklahoma bud is good.
Yeah, I mean, I like the dispensaries the one by my work that I've been going to on the way home on Flower Friday. Way to go, Green Roots Wellness. You guys kick ass.
There you go. Shout out to Green Roots Wellness. And what's your go-to over at the Green Roots Wellness?
I like the Fruity Pebble edible. That one is good. And then I like to go with whatever their top shelf sativa is of that week.
And what's it been?
Last week it was like shaved ice. That was pretty good. And then this week it was the names are just getting too cool.
Yeah, that's crazy,
so
right? Shaved ice.
I was just like, hey, that looks really cool. I
want to try that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm even pissed at myself for even going to the top shelf, because I was fine on the other shit. I was doing okay, but I was like, that one looks kind of sparkly. I'm going to buy it. And then now it's like, I'll go on Fridays. That's Flower Friday.
I don't know if I could do like a strand called Fruity Pebbles if my grandpa was still alive, because when I first experimented with cannabis when I was a teenager, he thought that was going to turn me gay. So he told all my friends one time that came to the house looking for me that I wasn't there, and I started smoking weed. And this is how he said it. So he's probably out homosexing. He didn't say. So, like, if I smoked a
God damn it, dude. Fruity Pebble is a fucking edible. It is not a strand of weed, all right? So you leave your fucking anti-gay uncle or grandpa out of this.
My grandpa would have just flipped on Fruity Pebbles. He'd been like, we're having a gay-o time.
Your
Fuck this
grandpa's
shit.
not here, okay? I'm just kidding.
I shouldn't project.
Where was that from? We're having a gay old time. Flintstones.
And they made the Fruity Pebbles.
That's where I tied it in. I'm such a comic genius.
Your comic genius with those bug eyes is scaring me, though, bro.
And so where can we see you guys besides at Chronic Palooza? When's the next
later that night I will be with I'll be doing a show with Nungayo Belam that will be at Chronic Palooza and Angels
at the Paramount.
At the Paramount.
Yeah. Keith Lee's doing all kinds of crazy shit. He's at JJ's Alley every Thursday night.
That's why I thought your name was Keith Lee, because he said.
Yeah, he calls, I don't really go by my first name very often. It's like Keith Lee, Chief Lee, JK47. There's just stupid-ass nicknames that you're like, all right, I didn't give it to
I
myself.
probably, see, when I saw the Keith Lee and then I saw your shirt, I thought your last name might be Lee.
Yeah.
Because you're rocking the Marvel.
He is definitely a Lee. He's a Keith Lee.
Yeah.
I'm a Keith Lee, and I'm a big dork for Marvel, so that's cool. But yeah, I host JJ's Alley every Thursday. They have open mic comedy night. I host that. There is May 31st. We're having a showcase at JJ's. I think Lenny's on there with Jeremy Westbrook and some other people.
Yeah.
He doesn't remember because I book it like 3 months out.
The guy that plays for the Thunder?
No, Jeremy Westbrook.
What's the guy's name that plays for the Thunder?
Russell Westbrook.
Oh, Russell. Are they related?
I met Russell Westbrook one time.
Did they win or lose tonight?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I met Russell
Talk juicy.
Westbrook.
Did the Thunder win tonight? Check that out there.
I met Russell Westbrook at JJ's.
Yep.
Oh, yeah?
Because when I don't do comedy, I'm a badass doorman security guy.
He is.
And one of the jobs I have is at JJ's Alley. I'm a doorman there. And he showed up one time. He pulled up in the back.
You have to watch his car.
Yeah.
If a cop comes to give you a ticket, give him a ticket.
He parks in front of the dumpster like a badass.
He's in front of the dumpster, huh?
Yeah.
It's that high end.
Well, like, I can just park here. Fuck
no, it's because it used to be the dollhouse, man.
Next door. He went next door.
Thunder won, man. Fuck yeah, there'll be a game 4, which there already was going to be one. So
But anyways, he was a total jerk to me, but he's a great basketball player.
Dude, everyone's a jerk to you, Lenny. I mean, come on. Look at you. Jeez.
Thanks for building up my self-esteem, friend.
Yeah, I've never liked you since you cut your hair. Your hair used to be the same as mine, and you cut it, and I say, fuck you, because you cut it. Friends don't let their friends cut their hair. You cut your hair. We're not friends. This just got real dark. It's all about hair now. No,
Look
I'm
at
just
his
kidding.
jacket. Focus on that. That's
Yeah,
where the
hold
cool-
on.
So what time?
Hey,
what
so-
time are their sets at? Do we know what time their sets are?
I'm at
tomorrow?
6:40.
6:40. What Danny? What time's your set?
I am going up right before Nungayo. Nungayo's going up at 4:20.
Yeah.
I'm going up around 4:15, somewhere around there.
Yep.
So I'm going to do a little set before he goes up, bring him up, and it'll be a good time.
Oh, we bring up
And
the
you pe-
person after us?
Working the.
Hell
I,
yeah.
I am in this
Yeah,
case.
yeah, you can't. I mean,
Who's Ningayo?
he was
Nungayo.
just here. You just met him.
Was he already
Oh,
here?
y'all didn't see him out there?
I mean, I shook his
No.
hand,
Oh, yeah,
but
he
he
was here
didn't
f-
say
we
his
did a
name to
segment with
me.
them.
I'm sorry,
Oh, wow.
Ningayo.
I've not met him
I really liked
personally
your hair.
yet, but
Ngayo Beelum.
Beelum, yeah.
I've been
Really,
wa- I
really cool
wanted
dude.
to-
Really good activist.
Yeah.
Good comedian. He's doing a lot of shit.
That guy does
I'm
comedy?
a yes.
Damn, I never seen
Dude,
him.
he
man.
is so out of the loop. We're gonna bring him up to
Sorry,
speed.
guys.
Yes,
I-
and they also say it's called the Sharts these days. James Watts.
Oh,
James
the sharks?
West, yeah,
Well, we
that-
call
that
them the
you're the
Hershey
sharks.
squirts, bro. So
Well, here's the
welcome to
thing. Here's the
world.
thing. James may,
Welcome to the
James
world.
may know a lot, but I will say that Keith Lee is an expert when it comes to this shit.
Yeah, dude. If
Yes.
you want to talk, come on, bro. Come at me with these nicknames for shit in your pants. You got Hershey squirts. You
He
got.
has real life experience.
Yeah.
Do you know all the bases on? Do you really think it's fun, or how does it go when you're sliding into first and you feel something burst? Diarrhea.
Oh yeah. I remember that from a kid. It was like
Yeah.
when you're sliding into third and you feel a little turd, diarrhea. Yeah. What was second? I can't.
Second
remember.
is,
when you're sliding into second.
And you shit yourself.
That doesn't rhyme.
It doesn't
Come
have
on.
to. It doesn't
Well, I
have
have to say we haven't had a segment all about shit until tonight.
It's the comedy section.
Justin
here, late
Keith Lee,
night,
ulcer
closing
colitis.
it up at
Hey,
the.
hey, I'm an activist. I
that's it.
do it for my disease. And all of a sudden, I'm not from Oklahoma. All of a sudden,
Every time I see us on the screen, it makes me laugh. I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too. I can't even look at myself because I look so ridiculous. I shouldn't even be on a camera, but I'm still here. What's up, guys?
And so, have you ever done any activism for your affliction there? Or?
I just post a lot on Instagram, stupid shit, and I'll hashtag ulcerative colitis, and then I'll hashtag like I be shitting because that's my favorite IBS joke that I came up with. I was just like, that's one of my good jokes. For like, hey guys, IBSing, guys, I be shitting. You know,
No, that
I
was a
don't
good one. That
bullshit.
was a good one.
IBS. Yeah, most of the time my shit jokes really don't go over
This
that well.
is
in
the
comedy.
most candid comedian I've ever worked with. You will not get this anywhere else. And I've been all over the country.
There you go.
But right here in
That's weird. It's
OKC, Justin Keithley, Chronic Palooza tomorrow. That's where
There you
it's
go.
at.
Bring the
Come out
pain.
there.
420 guys, you should be there. I don't know why I'm holding my hands like
Do you
this.
guys think
There you
traffic will be backed up tomorrow?
Yes.
Fuck yeah,
no,
we'll be. We
not
got
getting in there. There's a ton of parking.
Oh, there's a ton of parking.
No, but I
getting in
just
there.
like mean from
No.
people driving so slow.
Ah, I got you.
Oh,
And
on
that's
420
true,
down
'cause-
through the streets because everybody's baked,
Yeah.
celebrating their holiday. Well, we hope everybody out there enjoys responsibly, and that if you're feeling a little crocked, you definitely call the Uber.
Yeah, or the
And
Lyft.
get them
or
Lyft
yeah,
or
whatever.
Lyft or a cab if there's still cabs around. I don't
I
know
don't
if
think
yours.
so.
I've seen a yellow cab
That's
OKC recently.
All
Hey,
right.
does that thing get hit by us, or do we don't do that on camera?
Well, it's
We would
CBD.
probably wait with you till after. The,
Okay. No, I got a card. I'll show it to the camera so they know
there
I'm
you
fully
go.
legal.
Right, so we're just
I'm an-
CBDs in here anyway. So
Fuck
that's,
yeah, I love
Yeah.
CBD. I need to get my back
That's
pain
it.
to go down.
that's it.
He's just being weird.
I'm just being stupid.
He's
It's
just
just such
being
a cool
JK.
rig. I only use a dugout for my cannabis, so when I see these rigs like that,
There
it
you
makes
go.
me go, damn.
Well, come on out and stay tuned to the show in upcoming weeks. We're gonna have a ton of glass
We're
on
not
there.
stopping. We're not
stopping.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep going here. We're gonna have a lot of comedy coming on here. If you haven't gotten your tickets for Chronic Palooza, definitely go to www.chronicpalooza405.com. We want to thank these guys for coming in here. JK, Lenny. It's cool because it's JK, like just kidding, and it's like
That's the first time I've ever heard that.
Thug Juicy,
Really?
shout out to
Come on.
Thug Juicy in the back.
How would you describe the
There you
show
go.
as far as kicking an ass? You think it's going to kick like a bandicoot's ass, or?
I would say the show tomorrow is gonna kick the shit out of a unicorn's ass.
Oh,
Unicorn's ass.
It's not
That's
even a real
high- that's
animal,
high
so
end.
when you kick that animal's ass, you really kicked ass.
All right, we
And then we're gonna smoke a joint out of its horn. That's what we're gonna do.
And Lenny,
Allegedly.
how about you?
what?
The same question.
Oh, the
Yeah, what
kick,
kind of
kick
ass
it,
is it gonna kick?
I think it's going to kick. What are one of those cats you can own, but they're also kind of wild?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. A meerkat.
Yeah, it's not a meerkat, but that sounds good. It's gonna kick a meerkat's ass.
Yeah, because
Oh,
they're always
lynx.
looking out of their hole, so it's easy to kick in the ass.
There you go, Carrie.
Sorry, guys. Thanks for
I'm just
watching
real
us.
excited. I look forward to seeing everybody tomorrow. The doors open at noon till 10. So definitely get your tickets if you haven't gotten them so far. www.chronicpalooza405.com. Pre-register so you can show your ticket on your phone. You do not have to print it out. I've got multiple texts today asking about the ability to print those tickets. You do not have to print your tickets out. Just have it on your phone. And we'll have everybody getting set up at noon and go all the way till 10 o'clock. It's going to be a great day.
What if people like register last minute? Is that
They can still do that.
Everybody, come on, come all.
Yeah.
Okay.
They can
Everybody
walk
down
in.
at
They'll
the
have to just get
state
registered. They have to make sure
fairgrounds.
everybody's 18 or older.
okay?
We've got
Okay.
Or
picnic
accompanied by an
tables,
adult. Yep.
ton of picnic tables
already
out back.
there.
It's going to be beautiful weather down there. It's a free event.
Yeah, it was like
Everybody and anybody,
was a
all
little-
shapes and
gonna be a
colors and
little,
sizes, and
the weather was looking like there was going to be an overcast, but now it looks like it's just sunshiny all day.
What's the tally again?
We're at what are we at, Thug Juicy? Let's get the newest one.
Juicy.
Did
Hey,
you-
Juicy. What? Hey, Juicy. Where we at?
That's
Jeez.
Thug Juicy.
Thug Juicy.
Huh?
What
Yeah.
a Juicy.
51.85.
51.85. We went
Oh,
up 20
dude.
since we've been
With
in
these
here.
guys, they
Yeah,
got
we're
us 20
slowing.
more.
There we go.
Hey guys, thanks. 85 is my favorite number, but keep going up.
Ostercolitis. Hashtag ostercolitis.
Hashtag I be shitting, guys.
shitting. There you
Don't
go.
forget that. Let's get
All
it
right.
viral.
We'll see everybody out there at Chronicle.
you
I just
tomorrow.
want to give a shout out to Clee on the knobs, just raging our whole
Thank you,
16
Clee.
days that did
I made him
an
laugh
awesome
one
job.
time. I feel good about that.
And to Miss Carrie Chronic, who's been just a boss. She's just put this whole thing out there together. If you see her out there at the fairgrounds tomorrow, give her a big hug. Thank her for all her efforts out there. She's done an incredible job. And
Watch us on Channel 5.
watch us on
What?
Channel
Channel
Oh,
5?
No,
Hell
watch
yeah.
you on Channel 5. That's
Yeah.
Hell
no
yeah.
wonder why you didn't call me today. You're
I was like, I'm talking to Channel 5.
Hey, hey,
Well, they're
hey.
going to be out covering us around right around
That's
the time we
great.
open, so they'll be
That's
out
so
there.
super.
Hell
There's a
yeah.
ton of doctors on there. If you have a child that needs to be looked at by the doctor, there's going to be plenty of doctors. Come out there. Don't be shy. Even if you're just looking for information, that's the time and place.
To get
And you
information,
certainly get
for
it. There'd
sure.
be a lot of loving going on out there, a lot of comedy, a lot of everything like that. So I just wanted to say thanks to my mom and dad who made this all possible. Larry Reed, the man on weed, Chronic Palooza 2019.
Bye.
tomorrow.
Thanks, guys. You rule.